This is how to trade on Binance application. In this video, I'll be giving a detailed explanation on how to trade different crypto pairs on your Binance application. And also, I'll be giving out a secret in which Binance does not want their user to know on how to become a more profitable trader. So let's get to it. But before then, if this is your first time of coming across my channel, I would like to sincerely give a big shout out to you and also ask you watching this video now to like, share and also subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you very much. So let's get to it. For this video, we'll be making use of our Binance application, and make sure your Binance application is verified. In order to verify your Binance application, you can use either your BVN or your national identity card. The verification process takes at least 20 to 30 minutes depending on how you present your verification. Okay, so let's get to it. Binance technically has two types of trade: one, the spot trade, and two, the futures trade. Today I'll be keying in on the futures trade, but before then I would like to throw light on how you can trade on Binance Spot. Now, in order to trade on Binance Spot, what you need to do is to come over to this section where you see trade over here, okay, where you see trade over here, and you click on it. If it's your first time of trading on Binance Spot, normal trading on Binance Spot, what will you be asked to do? You will be asked to fill in some details. Okay, yes, you'll be asked to fill in some details and answer some questions to see that you are financially responsible for what you are about to embark on. What is Binance Spot trading? So Binance Spot trading is typically buying and selling of coin, holding coin, and when it pumps you sell it. It's a straightforward thing. What you need to do is just have USDT in your Binance Spot wallet and you are good to go. Okay, now this is all what you need to do. For instance, I want to buy this coin currently displaying here, NFP. What do I need to do? I'll select the amount I want to buy of USDT I want to buy by measuring it over here. Okay, once I select it, then I can click on buy. Also, if I've bought it already and the price has gone up and I want to sell, what do? I click on sell and I input the amount of the coin I want to sell and sell it. Take note, while buying your coin, you can buy in limit order or market order. I'll be explaining that when I get to the futures trading. Okay, so stick to the end. Now, heading over to futures trading. Futures trading is more complex compared to Binance Spot trading. Futures trading needs more technical analysis and patience, understanding in the crypto market before you can embark in futures trading. Remember, while you are trading the futures, you have to be financially responsible and curtail your trading psychology in order to avoid losses while trading. Okay, so let's get to it. In today's video, I'll be giving a detailed explanation on everything you need to know about the futures trading and what you need to know in a short video. Okay, so let's get to it. In the Binance futures trading, once you get over to your Binance futures trading, which is over here, once you click on it and you get over to your Binance future trading, if it's your first time of coming here, you'll be asked to answer a few questions. The question is just to see that you are financially responsible for what you are about to embark on. Okay, now when you're done answering your question, the first thing you need to do is to make sure you have USDT on your Binance Spot wallet or your Binance funding wallet. So what you need to do is to come over to this section where you see USDT. Okay, you click on it. Once you click on it, then you transfer the USDT that is in your spot wallet to your futures wallet. Now, I have currently about $10 in my Binance Spot wallet. So what do? I'll transfer the $10 from my Binance Spot wallet to my Binance future wallet by inputting the amount I need. Okay, then click on confirm. Once I do that, automatically the amount will be sent to my Binance futures wallet. As simple as that. So back to the point. There are things you need to understand before you can embark on it, which I'll be explaining everything step by step. So watch this video to end. So the first thing I want to explain is this section where you see isolated. Okay, now when you click on that section, technically what you'll be seeing is two different things. You can see the cross and you can see the isolated. Okay, now you can go ahead and read about it here, both the cross and the isolated, but I'm going to be giving a brief and detailed explanation about it. For when you are using cross to trade, which means if you have $10 in your account and you are using spots and you are using cross to trade, for instance, you are trading and you are having unrealized loss, the trade is not going according to your analysis. Cross trading collects money from your available balance to sustain that trade. For instance, you are using $5. I'm using $5 out of these $10 to trade. If I'm having an unrealized loss, it will be picking out money one after the other to sustain my trade until it's fully liquid, until I get liquidated fully, or I come up to profit. Either ways, what cross trading technically do is to enable users maintain their trade for a long period of time. Now, over to isolated trading. What does isolated do? Let me explain. For instance, in your wallet, I currently have $9.7. I currently have $9.7 and I want to use $5 to trade, which means I'll be left with $4.7. What does that mean? This means that if I'm using my $5 to trade, it is not going to touch any money whatsoever that it's left on my available balance. The only money that is going to use is the money that I allocated to it for that particular trade. I hope you understand. Now for the next part, I'll be explaining what we call the leverage. Now the leverage is very important because this minimize and or maximize your risks. In a layman language, it means the higher your leverage, the higher your profit, the higher your risk level. The lower your leverage, the lower your profit, the lower your risk level. Which means if you are using a leverage of 10x, the rate at which you will get profit at a leverage of 135x is different. But as I always advise, if you're a new trader and you are just entering the crypto space, I always advise you not to use more than 20x or a maximum of 15x. Yes, a maximum of 15x, and always make use of isolated trading if you're a beginner. Then as you advance, you can go over to cross and using a higher leverage for a higher percentage. Okay, with that being said, let me go over to the next part, which is a single and multiple mode. Let me explain this very quickly. You can go over to read this, but I'll be explaining this thing for you in a short way. This is what I mean. For single asset mode, for instance, you are trading on Bitcoin and you want to enter another position. If you are using a single asset mode, it's going and you enter again another position on BTC while your trade is currently ongoing. What it's going to do is going to add to the current trade. But if you are using multiple, what it's going to do is it's going to create another trade, a different trade, but on the same pair, running independently of each other. You understand? But take note, multiple asset mode is only supported on cross margin mode. I hope you understand that. Now with that being said, let's go over to the next phase of it. While you are trading, you can always look at your chart over here, this arrow. You click on the arrow and you see the chart of what the pair you are trading currently. With that being said, let me go over to the next part, which is very important, which is the limit and the market order. Now if you click down, you can see different parts here, but what you mainly need to understand is the limit as well as the market. What does limit does? Limits allow you to enter a market at a specific price you've allocated. For instance, you want to enter Bitcoin at $4,000. You set your limit $4,000. When Bitcoin gets to $4,000, it's going to peak automatically and your trade will be executed. But for market automatically enter the trade. For instance, currently, as you can see here, Bitcoin is about 41,900 $1,000. So automatically, once you enter the trade, it's going to pick from the correct market price it is running on. I hope you understand that. That is very clear and very easy to understand. Now, the next phase I'll be explaining is how to use your money to execute a trade. Now, for instance, I have $10 over here. Currently I have $9.7 in my account. So what do? I have $9.7 in my account and I want to carry out a trade. What this helps me to do is to give me the percentage that I want to trade on. So currently, if I want to use 10% of my capital, which I always advise every trader to do not use more than 10% of your capital to trade. Whatever you have in your balance, make sure you stick with 10%. Stick with a proper risk management level that is best suited for you to handle. Like I advise, if you're a beginner, you can stick with 10%, and while you grow, you can go higher. Okay? So with that being said, let me go over to the next phase, which is take profit and stop loss. Now, this take profit and stop loss, which is over here, simply means when a price of a crypto pair, for instance BTC, gets to a particular point, automatically once you hit that your price, the trade automatically closes and you'll be in profit. Why stop loss means once you have unrealized loss and it goes against your analysis and it hits your stop loss, automatically the trade will close. The only difference between stop loss and take profit is stop loss you are going to be in loss, but take profit you are going to be in profit. Okay, and it's very important to set your stop loss as well as your take profit in a trade. Okay, with that being said, let's move over to the next part, which means open order and position. Now, what does open order mean? Open order, for instance, you've executed a trade in a limit. You've set a limit to execute a trade. Once you place that trade, it's going to come over to open order. But as soon as that trade has been executed, as soon as that trade is running, it's going to head over to the position where you see it's going to head over to your position. Okay, so that's just it. Also, once you set your stop loss and your take profit, you are going to be seeing everything in your position order. I hope you understand. So that's just it. Now, on how to execute a trade. Executing a trade, you have to understand two key things: buy and sell, long and short. Buy simply means long, while sell simply means short. For instance, Bitcoin is currently at $41,980, and my prediction is Bitcoin will go up. I've analyzed that Bitcoin will go up and Bitcoin will head over to a certain price. For instance, I want to use a market order now. I want to use a market order on an isolated chart. So what I do is change it over to market, set it to my 10%, and what do? Set my take profit. Please note that this is just for tutorial purpose, and I will cancel this trade immediately I'm done with this video. Okay, so what do? I click on my take profit as $43,000, while my stop loss are $41,800. Please note that this is just for tutorial purpose, for you to understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, so once I click on buy, okay, as you can see, yes, many people will have this issue if you are trading with a low volume. So what do you need to do? You don't need to panic. Just simply increase your trading volume. And also remember, you can always at any time reduce your leverage. Okay, you use your leverage to minimize your risk, but for this tutorial, I'm just going to be leaving my leverage at maximum. Okay, so what do I need to do? Since I'm buying at market order, I'll click on buy and click on confirm. Automatically my trade has been executed. Okay, and I can see my trade here. Now let me use this opportunity to explain few things that is in this trade. As you can see over here in this trade, I can see my entry point, which is over here. I can see my market price, which is over here, and I can also see my liquidation price. My entry point is when my entry point simply means when I entered the trade. The market price simply means the current market price, while the liquidation price means once it gets to that place, my account has been liquidated and I don't have any other fund in my account. Now let me go over to the next part, which means adjusting your stop loss to your entry point. For instance, I entered this trade and I'm currently in profit. So what do? I click on the stop loss, take profit and stop loss. What I want to do here is I want to show you how to move your stop loss to your entry point. What do you need to do? You come over to this position where you see position. Okay, once you get over to that place, you click on it. There you can be able to change your take profit and your stop loss. Okay, yes, you can able to change your take profit and your stop loss. For instance, the current market price, as you can see over here, is $42,030. Now if I am in profit, what will I do? I'll quickly move my stop loss to my entry point. For instance, I'm in about 20% profit. I'll move my stop loss to my entry point. Once I move my stop loss to my entry point, it means which my entry point is 42,030. It means if the trade eventually go against my will, I will not have profit, I will not have loss, I will be in total profit. But for instance, I feel that this trade is going to go well, this trade has been going well, and currently it's getting to your take profit, and you want to extend your take profit to maybe $50,000. You want to extend your take profit to $50,000. What will you do? Once you click on it, then you click on confirm. Click on confirm. Then automatically your take profit has been set to $50,000. Now this is the catch. You can also take partials. This is very important. You can take partials in your trade. For instance, you are trading and you are currently in a 100% profit, 50% profit, and you don't want to close the trade. You only want to take partials of the trade. What will you do? You click on the position, and this helps you to move the percentage of trade you want to take partials on. I hope you understand. Maybe you want to take partials of 50%. Currently I can't take partials because I'm currently on a negative balance. Okay, but definitely when it's in my favor, I will take partials on a positive side. For tutorial purpose, for instance, you want to take 50% partials. Once you set it at 50%, then you click on confirm. Automatically your balance is going to half by 50%, while your profit halved by 50%. What do I mean? 50% of the profit you've gotten so far will move over to your available balance, while your initial trading capital, 50% of it will be moved over to your available balance, which leaves you with 50% of your capital and 50% of your trade. It's a very, very ideal tactics to use while trading in futures. Now, for instance, you set a previous take profit or a previous stop loss, and for instance, your trade is heading over to your take profit, your previous take profit. So what do? What you need to do is to come over to your previous take profits. As you can see over here, you can see I have 3 different open order for Bitcoin. Okay, the first, which is the first take profit initially I used, which is $43,000. The second, which is my stop loss, which is still at $41,800, and the last, which is my new take profit. Now, for instance, your trade has been going significantly well and is heading over to your first take profit. Please take note, what you need to do if you are changing your take profit to a higher realm, what you need to do is to make sure you cancel your previous take profit. Okay, make sure you cancel your previous take profit. My previous take profit, which is this. So what will I do now? I will cancel it. Once I cancel it, it means that It's my previous take profit is no longer valid, and the only take profit that is valid is my current take profit. Now, for instance, you are currently in a trade and you want to look at the chart of the trade you are currently on. All you need to do is to come over to this section where you see BTC chart. Okay, once you come over to that section, you just click on it. Once you click on it, it's going to give you a short chart of the trade currently. I hope you understand. With that being said, once your trade is done and once your trade is finished, you want to check the profit you've made. All you just need to do is just come over to this section here and go to your positions, and you'll be able to see the profit you've made so far from your trade. Also, remember that Binance future trading needs time and dedication to learn. It's not a get rich quick scheme. I just want to be clear on that. You need time and a lot of practice in order to be a pro. In my next video on trading, I'm going to be giving you some secrets again in Binance future trading. As always, I am UCHE Samuel, and if this is your first time of coming across my channel, and if this video has been helpful for you in starting your crypto journey on trading Binance, please like, share, and give me a follow on my page. Thank you very much.